What's up, teacher friends? My name is Monica Genta, and I am for real pumped up that you are here today for this episode of the teacher vlog. Today, I have invited my friend Bree from the Bay Area onto this episode, and she is sharing with us 2 quick tips on how you need to bring messy into your classroom. Now, I know sometimes teachers think that messy and projects and crafts and that kind of thing is only for elementary school teachers, but newsflash, this is for everybody. Because as Bree says, there are memories in messy. God, there's so much wisdom in that statement. I can't even deal with it. You guys are going to love this episode. Now stick around, because at the end of this episode, I want to give you an opportunity to make your life as a teacher a little less messy when it comes to motivating you, because sometimes, that can get messy sometimes as well. But for right now, let's get rolling with this episode. Friends, I am here with Bree, and she is amazing. I actually met her for the first time in Nashville at Teacher Heart Out. I wore my Teacher Heart Out half zip, and it's just, she is so positive, and it's clear that she loves her job working with second graders in California. And when we first talked, you said, I got the topic, I know what I want to talk about how classrooms deserve to be messy. Yes. And you said, I love this. This is one of my most favorite things when we were texting on Instagram, that memories come from messy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so true. So, first of all, thank you for being here.
Of course, I'm excited.
Yes, I think that sometimes teachers are scared of messy, and especially when people are they like an organized classroom, but you've got some tips on how you can be messy and also kind of stay organized. And the first one is about a salt shaker.
It is about a salt shaker.
Tell us about it.
So it was Friday, a couple of weeks ago. It was the Friday before open house. Our classrooms were totally put together. You up the room, make it all pretty. And we had done a unit on the rainbow fish to talk about theme.
Love it.
And we had created, rainbow fish. And I said, how many of you guys will put glitter on the scales? And of course, every kid wants to put glitter on the scales.
Yeah.
I didn't have salt shakers yet. So I just took the bottle, and I took Mod Podge, and I put it all over, and we just dumped the glitter. And it made an absolute mess. And it was that Friday night that I was at Target, and I said, oh my gosh, salt shakers. Let's put all the glitter in the salt shakers.
Yeah.
And it will, keep the mess to be a little bit more controlled, but it's still so much fun. The kids can grab it now instead of the big bottle of glitter.
Yeah.
And they can shake it onto their own papers, and they're good to go. So I got salt shakers, had my assistant help me get all of the salt in, or all of the glitter in there.
Yeah.
And here we are. So now I use the salt shakers. I absolutely love it.
It's genius. Because glitter is one of those things, it's kind of like sand, right? Like, you think you've got it all, and then how does it come, it still appears everywhere. So the fact that it is still going to be messy, but you've at least controlled the mess a little bit is genius.
Yes, I'm still finding glitter.
Yeah, right?
I've got it mostly cleaned up. I use my packaging tape, and I use my dust buster.
Yes.
But I'm still finding it, for sure.
It reminds me, I don't know, I think it's the Yin Yang Twins. This might be inappropriate for school, but do you remember that song, Shake It Like a Salt Shaker?
Yes. They're dancing.
Yes. You should not play that at school, especially if you have second graders, but maybe shake it like a Polaroid picture, and then you can teach them about what a Polaroid picture is. Yeah. Love that. Okay, so you made these rainbow fish, which is that book is so good, and it sounds like a meaningful project. They loved it. And then the other one is about, again, kind of controlling the mess. And this kind of happened at Target as well, right? This is a Target-inspired idea?
It is Target. Everything is Target
What?
inspired.
Of course.
So we had an activity for, I don't remember what it was, but they wanted us to draw dots.
Okay.
And I said, forget dots, forget drawing it. Let's use our fingerprints.
Uh-huh.
So we used our fingerprints, and of course it takes paper towel after paper towel, which you start wasting the paper.
Yes.
It was at Target, and I found they have those Target brand washcloths and hand towels
Yeah.
that are like $2 for a pack of 4 or a pack of 6.
A steal.
And I bought them, and it's so easy. They're super cheap, so I don't care if they stain. But I let the kids use them, and then I bring them home and I wash them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've got old paint colors on them and stuff, but they're totally clean, super easy. And, when they spill the water, it's always nice too, because you have those towels. I have like a whole bin of towels now. Grab them, bring it on over, wipe up their mess, instead of having to go through an entire roll of paper towels.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Because I teach science, and we spoke about that as well. Like science, if you're doing any sort of art project or science project, you can just pretty much bank on using an entire roll of paper towels. In my school, I have a paper towel dispenser in my room, and I swear to goodness, I might as well put lined sheets of paper on the tables. I swear that absorbs more than a school paper towel, right?
Exactly.
So the fact that, that's such a simple idea. Bring in hand towels or washcloths, and just, who cares if they get messy? That's the purpose of them, and then take them home and wash them.
Yep. I did that for Grandparents' Day. They got to make flowers, so I had them paint their hands. And the grandparents all looked at me like I was absolutely crazy. And I said, no, it's fine. And I laid all the towels out, told them, come wash your hands and wipe them off on the towels.
Yeah.
They're in the dryer right now. They're ready to come back. And so easy.
Perfect. And it does, I think, just when we have these little ideas, whether it's salt shakers or whether it's hand towels, anything that can kind of relieve stress or alleviate stress before it even begins, I think is going to have teachers jump on board things that are going to get a little bit more chaotic. If they know that cleanup's going to be a little bit easier, I think it just makes us feel a little bit better about it.
And it does. The cleanup is so much easier now. Even the kids. I actually asked the kids the other day after we had talked. I said, tell me some of your favorite things from this year, because I wanted to see what pops up. Every single thing they said involved us getting messy.
Yes.
That they remembered, right? So when we did our matter unit, they remembered the fact that I let them pop a balloon full of water over their desks. Whatever. We wiped them up with the towel,
Yeah.
Pop rocks and soda, and it gets sticky. That's what the Clorox wipes are for, They love it. They love it, and they remember it, and that's why I love it.
Oh, I think it's so cool that you asked them too, and the fact that they're re-emphasizing what you're talking about right now. I think so much in school, we're asking our students to memorize things when really we should be creating opportunities where they are having memories, and that's just something that I think we have to wrap our head around and get more comfortable with. And kudos to you for doing it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so fun.
All right, if you could leave us with one final thought about it's okay to be messy in the classroom, what would you say?
I think my final thought would be getting messy is you can always get clean. So don't be afraid of it. Let the kids get messy. They can always wash something, their hands, their clothes, the carpet.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Absolutely fine. And use your resources. Go to Target. Get the $1 pack of washcloths or the $2 pack of towels. Don't let that deter you from doing something that's really fun.
Yes.
I think that would be
Love it. Love it. And I'm sure you've probably noticed this. The kids sometimes like getting messy just as much as they are looking forward to helping clean up. They're so on board. And sometimes you can even make that into a competition.
Totally.
Whichever kid picks up the most pieces of glitter wins. And it's what do you win?
They love
nothing.
It.
But you've won pride and glory.
I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, you guys have 30 seconds. Let's see who can pick up the most trash off the floor or crumbs or whatever it is. Every time they're handing me their handfuls of garbage. It cracks me up. I will tell you too, something else that stuck out with me is something one of my kids said. I said, what's your favorite thing about getting messy? And she goes, when I get in the car and I'm messy, my parents always want to know why. What did I do that day that I got to get messy.
Yeah.
And she said, give me a chance to tell them about my day.
Boom! Sparking conversation. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so many teacher wins right here. Thank you so much for
You're
dropping all of these
welcome.
like
Thank
super
you.
simple but awesome tips.
Thank you very much. This was fun.
Yep. Do you remember that song? I just had to put an audio clip of that in there. Guys, whether you are shaking it like a salt shaker with glitter inside, that's a mouthful. Shaking it like a salt shaker with glitter, or you are using hand towels in your classroom to clean up that messy. Remember, what gets messy can get clean. Bree with the truth bombs. Boom. Love it. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, I am super confident you would also like the opportunity to hop onto my email list. Now, I'm gonna tell you right out the gate, my email list is going to give you opportunities to kind of clean up your teacher life every once in a while. I promise I don't stalk you with tons of emails all the time. You're not gonna be like, oh my God, she emailed me again and again. No. It's like a little treasure in your inbox every once in a while. And you open these up and you're like, that's a fun idea. That's a cool idea. That is funny. Ooh, that's a good opportunity. Friends, you gotta get up on that email list so you can kind of clean up your teacher life, because I want you to create memories in your classroom. You can find the link for that below in the episode notes to hop on that email list. You should also be hopping into Bree's Instagram. She's full of awesome ideas. Guys, if you liked this episode, like, subscribe, and share this with your teacher friends. But if you didn't get anything else out of this episode, I hope you enjoyed the 2 tips that are gonna help you crush it in the classroom. Because remember, you got this.